Alright, so previously we explained how to use the Add Haystack Equip tool to tag your Niagara station and bring it into FinStack. We also showed you how simply using one tool came with 5 amazing payoffs that were done automatically. In this video, I'll be expanding on that same concept, and I'll be showing you guys how putting in a small amount of additional effort can get you an even bigger payoff. In this video, we'll be focusing more on how to tag your points once they've been brought into FinStack and what the benefits of doing that would be. So here, as you can see, by using the Add Haystack Equip, we were able to get our entire site set up with all its equipment and all the points as well. And that will reflect in Niagara. Now, before we go ahead and drag and drop the site into FinStack, we're going to take this a step further and we're going to set up floors. Alright, so to do this, I'm going to start off by selecting my first 10 VABs that belong to floor 1, and I'm going to use the Apply Batch Tags tool to assign them a tag that's going to point to floor 1. And of course, this tag has to be written in a specific way as it appears there on the screen. The only thing that matters is what's in between the quotation marks, which will determine what floor they get put under. So the first 10 were floor 1, and now 11 through 20 are going to be floor 2. Okay, and once that's done, you can hit apply, and that'll add the tag in Niagara and in your Haystack connector. So now when I drag this entire site into FinStack, the first payoff comes into play as 2 new floors are created and each VAB is automatically organized under the correct floor. Alright, so now that we have the database brought over into FinStack, you can see that aside from the automatic system tags that have been generated, we do not have any specific point tags on each of our points. Now, of course, there are many ways to add tags to your points, but one of the fastest ways is to use the Batch Update Records feature. To do that, go up to your Create menu and select Create a New Point. This will automatically take you to the Batch Record Creator. Now, since we're not trying to create a brand new point, what we want to do is update our existing records. So to do that, click on the Update Records button on the top right corner of your screen. Once you get into the Update Records view, you'll see 3 different columns. The first column to the very left is the Library Records column, which contains a default library of fully tagged points that come with FinStack, as well as any points that you may have saved from a previous project. The DB Records column, which is located in the middle, contains the points that are currently in your database under the selected equipment. And the third and final column to the very right is the Matched column. This column contains the points that will be updated at the end of this exercise. If a point in your database matches names with a point in the library records, it will automatically match them up for you, which is why you may see points in the Match section as soon as you switch to the Update Records view. So it looks like in my case 5 of my points had matching names, so those were automatically matched up and thrown in the Match section. And now all that's left for me to do is match up the remaining database points with a similar point in the library. So to do this, all you have to do is select a point from your library and then click on the database point you want to match it with and hit the plus button. This will automatically throw that into the Match section and give you a listing of all the points that are going to be updated. Once you're done matching everything up, you have the option to keep the existing database names or to use the name of the library point. Otherwise, you can click on the Update button and the Batch Record Creator will automatically work its magic and update your points to have the tags and settings of the selected library points. Now that I have one of my equipment's points fully perfected and well tagged, the next step is to get that cloned across to the other equipment. And the fastest way to do that is to use the Clone Points to Equip tool. To find this tool, select the perfected equipment, go up to your Tools menu, go into the Clone section, and click on the Clone Points to Equip option. Once you're inside the Tools view, select all your points, set your filter, and then hit Apply to apply those tags across the rest of the equipment in your database. And now if we go ahead and refresh our site, and look at some of the other VABs and their points, you'll see that they also now have the correct tags based off of what we had set up using the Batch Record Creator. Okay, so not only have we tagged each point under multiple equipment, but now we've also unlocked a few really cool features that trickle all the way down to the mobile view. If you go into your mobile view and dig down to the points, you'll see that every point that has been given the proper tags now has a corresponding unique image to go along with it. Not only do you get a corresponding image, but you also get a history button and an action button for those points that have those available. So in the long run, tagging is very important and plays a major role when setting up logic, schedules, and even graphics, to name a few things. So it is definitely highly recommended to take your time and make sure you get your points tagged properly and accordingly. We hope that this video will help expedite the tagging process and get you to the payoffs as soon as possible. So if you have any questions about the details discussed in this video, please contact us at support@j2inn.com. Thanks for watching.